Hello readers and writers, I'm MJ and welcome to A Week in the Life of an Autistic Author. I don't know, I thought it would be a lot of fun now that we're in the new house to kind of follow along for a week about how I integrate writing into my already probably busy schedule. I do work full-time. I work from home, thankfully. I worked in the office for many years, but once COVID hit, I realized that I didn't actually have to experience the sensory overload every single day, especially since I am a nerd and I work on my computer all of the time. I very happily work from home. I'm actually about to start my day job now. It's a pretty busy day for me, so we'll see how much I have left at the end of the day to put towards the other part I need to do, writing and orders and such. So I will check in with you on either my break or when I get off of work. There always seems to be more to do than time to do it, and I definitely overbook myself, which is, I know, a common autistic thing till we get to complete burnout, but it's definitely a habit I have gotten into that I'm trying to work on to be better. But until I can write full-time, I do have to kind of fit in my writing and that into my day job because that pays the majority of the bills. But to help finance my writing, I do have a Pango store where I sell some of my old books, and today I'm using my break to package up one of these books. So I have a whole part of my writing desk that is devoted to packaging up books. So in addition to the Pango store, I also have an Etsy shop where I sell bookmarks. Then I also, of course, sell my own books through my site. So we don't have a ton of space, but I did want to make sure to have a set area to package all of the orders. And so here is that space. It's actually part of my writing desk, which I'll show you my writing desk later. But right here is where I package the orders. Today I am shipping off Gender Magic. This is a book from my TBR that I read and decided not to keep on my shelves, and so I'm happy that it's going to somebody else. I try to make each order a little special, so I do give some stickers to go with it, and then a bookmark that is usually from one of my books, a sticker from one of my books, and then thank you card, because I appreciate every order because it helps me to work towards actually being able to sustain myself and get to where to write full time, because that is my ultimate goal. And now the book is wrapped. When I decided how to send out books, I thought about how I would like to receive them, because even though they're used books, I send out books mostly in good condition, but also I just want them to be special when they show up on the reader's doorstep. So I try to take that into account. I don't wrap books when they're large orders, when I have a lot of multiple books, because that's just too much, but I do still try and make those packages special as well. Alright, the package is ready to go. Shipping labels on it, obviously where you can't see it. And I have had a few minutes break from looking at my screen, and now it's time for me to go back to work. It is lunchtime. One of the things I have found is I hate to cook. So either I will batch make meals, or I started to try and find things to eat that don't require cooking, to be honest, to try and minimize that stress from my life, because I hate it and not a huge fan of eating, honestly. So one of my new things is frozen meals, which I am having for lunch today. It's great because they don't take a lot of time. I don't have to actually take a lunch, and so I can eat at my desk while I'm working and just like take a short break to get them heated up. But yeah, I had to give myself permission to not be a chef. I mean, when my kids were growing up, I had to learn how to cook for them just because eating out was just way too expensive. But now that I only have one kid at home and they provide for themselves for the most part. It's restructuring what works best for me and taking some of the stress out allows me to work, which gets me out of work a little bit earlier, which is nice. But these are 250 calories. They're great because I have a lot of food allergies, and these are one of the things that I'm not allergic to. It does make it really hard to find food. So I make me some rice and supplement it with it, because otherwise it doesn't actually fill me up. Because the bowls themselves are only like half full, if that. And yeah, and then I just take some of the rice I make and freeze it and pull it out whenever I need it. And that is my lunch hack. So, alright, I will catch you when I'm actually done with work. Because I've got so many more meetings left to attend and so much more stuff to get done. So I'm done with my day job. And now I need to get some writing tests in. I have a whole list of things I need to get done. But first, I have to move this fella from my writing seat desk. And he is not thrilled with that. It is still Monday, just not wearing meeting clothes today, or anymore today, I should say. I have worked out and I have done some accounting that needed to get done, but I still have some fair bit of lists to get done today. I still need to actually write. I'm transitioning over to finishing the first draft of Burke, which is the third book in my Ember Town series. I also am working on a Kickstarter for Phoenix. Fortunately, my funds are running a little low trying to publish 4 books back to back, so I'm going to try doing a Kickstarter to see if that can help a little bit with some of the editing costs, and sliding is really weird. Alright, if I do that, some of the editing costs and to get it produced as an audiobook. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, honestly, because the move has made me need to be a little bit more cautious of my finances. Also, Lucas is out wide, the paperback, but I'm trying to get the paperback on Amazon and I'm having problems with the cover. So I need to go back in and fix it. I'm not thinking I'm going to be very happy with how small the print's going to be on the spine, but I have no choice about it. And then I need to do some YouTube filming. So I tried to do that mostly on Sunday, and I did get almost all my social media, well, that's a much better angle, all my social media done except Friday. So I actually am going to try and bulk some of my author videos today, because I didn't do that for August with the move. I didn't really have them prepped, and so now I have them prepped of what I'm going to do, including this vlog. And I need to finish a script for that, and I will probably film tomorrow. We'll see, because I have to leave the house tomorrow. And that always takes extra time, although less so since I moved. I didn't realize how much California traffic really impacted my life until I don't have to deal with it anymore. Alright, putting things down on my handy dandy planner. Also, I have a beta read that I am doing. Someone's beta reading Phoenix right now, and I'm doing theirs as well. So I need to spend some time working on that also. I don't have to get it back right away, but I want to consistently work on it this week and hopefully have it back to them by the end of the week. That would be fantastic, but it may be the week after, which they know, so. Alright, so I'm done with work, but now I'm going to put in an entirely another full day into my writing life. I will probably, we'll see. I may film me doing some of this, but probably not, honestly. Okay, while we're waiting, I haven't completely finished unpacking yet, but while we're waiting for the cover for Lucas to upload into Amazon, it kind of takes up my computer space, so I decided to go check on my giveaway I have on Storygraph. And you know, clicking around, Storygraph has like this personalization that's powered by AI that tells you whether or not a book is going to be of interest to you. And so I was checking to see how many people have requested the giveaway for Lucas, because it ends on the 18th. So it will have ended by the time you see this. But I don't know, I was just clicking around the AI generated to see if the AI thinks that my book, Lucas, is going to be of personal interest to me. And it says, based upon your interest in prismatic dreams, the sky on fire, and I am not your chosen one, it appears that you enjoy fantasy stories with LGBTQ plus themes and characters. Lucas, a new book by MJ James, might be a particularly good match for you, as it seems to contain themes of LGBTQ plus representation, including queer and trans characters, which align with your interests. With its blend of fantasy and contemporary elements, Lucas may offer a fresh and exciting reading experience that will resonate with you. And I have to say, they nailed Lucas extremely well, and it absolutely resonates with me, because, you know, I wrote it. But I just wanted to share that. Alright, back to the grind. I re-uploaded the paperback version of Lucas to Amazon. Hopefully it will go through this time. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't, but then again, the last 5 times I haven't seen a reason that it would. Their specifics of it get a little confusing at times. But hopefully, eventually it's gotta go through. I have been working on the Kickstarter, and probably a little too obsessively when I start something and just get like hyper focused on it. The only reason I really stopped is because it's starting to act up. I kind of set this week to get it done, but I might go back and hyperfixate it again once I give the website a little bit of time to catch up with itself, I suppose. Even though I have like a zillion other things to do, I kind of just want it done now. We will see. Now I am going to take a bit of a break and make dinner. I'm actually cooking tonight, but it needs to happen. I'm gonna make spaghetti. But the nice thing is when I cook spaghetti, it lasts, or like when I cook, it lasts for at least 3 meals, even when I make it for me and the kid. So that works out pretty nice. Why cook if it's not gonna last? I will check in later, probably after dinner, honestly, when I get back to working on things. Even when I cook, it's not super gourmet. Spaghetti is hamburger meat and some sauce, and then some gluten-free noodles that are gonna go in there, and voila. I'm tired. Get everything on my to-do list done? No, not even close. Did I perseverate on the Kickstarter campaign? Absolutely, 100%. I was going to space it out during the week, but once I was in there, I couldn't focus off of it to move on to another task, and I just kept working on it. And it's actually really good that I did, because of my semi-recent name change. There is slight complications, so this will give me a little bit of time, hopefully, to get those taken care of, because I definitely need those taken care of before I can move forward, or I just can't do it. So that's good. What I have not done anything, but that's kind of typical for me. So even though I have a goal to write an hour today, I don't always do it on the same day, especially when I have a lot of other work to get done. So hopefully I can write more tomorrow. And I do need to beta read and start working on that. So hopefully I can do that, but I'm gonna take a break. I'm also supposed to write the scripts for my videos so I can record them tomorrow. I've got one written. I need to write the second one. I'm tired, and I've been working for well over 12 hours at this point. I'm just not sure how much more I have left in me. So I'm definitely going to take a break, and then hopefully I can refocus back in and get a little bit more done before I go to bed. We will see. Hello. So today's Wednesday. I tried to vlog yesterday. I really did, but it was not a great day for me. I was just so tired and exhausted, and I don't know, feeling like I put in all this work and I don't feel like I'm necessarily, like I don't know how to get the returns back. It's not that I don't believe in my works, and I know that I can eventually get to the point where writing is what I do completely, but getting there is very difficult, and I think it's difficult for every author. But then if you also add in the fact that I don't write romance, in fact I write almost the opposite of romance. A lot of times And then just, I don't know, I always feel like I'm just completely out of step with the world. And as much as I feel like I'm doing what other people are doing, I just never quite am there or right. And I know part of it is in my head and part of it is just who I am. But normally I'm okay with it, but there just becomes days where it just becomes so hard. And that was yesterday. So today I pick up and I try to keep moving forward. I haven't started working on Burke yet, but I do have a live stream tonight, so that will definitely give me some time. Oh, on a positive, Amazon finally accepted the paperback of Lucas, so I'm gonna go on and see if I can actually see it. I'm not gonna show you my computer screen because I have 14,000 billion tabs open to all sorts of things, but let's go see if it's up. So to find Lucas on Amazon, you have to type in Lucas and my name, and it's usually the first result, which is actually pretty fantastic because I didn't used to even come up with my titles of my book and my name. So I am moving up. It's baby steps here. The paperback's not showing up on Amazon yet, but it was accepted, so that is a plus. It should hopefully be there soon. And yeah, for sure by the time this goes out, it better be or something's wrong. Anyways, I'm still obviously not cognitively 100%, but I'm here and I'm gonna put forth my best effort today. I have another busy day at my day job, which partly zapped a lot of me yesterday. So I am going to go get started there, and I will talk to you later. Hello. So work is done, and immediately on Wednesdays after work I go and live stream. So that's fun. It's really good because it helps me focus on actually getting some writing done. I usually do about 2 hours of work, so like 2 days of work, so it's a great time for me to catch up if I am behind on writing. And since I'm 3 hours behind on writing, it's a great time to catch up. I don't think I'm going to do 3 hours today. I don't think I have it in me. I don't know. This week is just not going well. I don't know if it's just because I'm vlogging on top of it and it's just more than I can do. But here's the reality of being autistic and trying to do way more than I can. It's kind of ironic to me at times because, you know, I was a single parent. I raised 3 kids. 2 were autistic and another had a mental health diagnosis when they were very young. I learned to ignore my own needs, and as they grew up, I just, one, I'm getting older, and 2, like, autistic burnout, you just can't do as much after, and I just can't. I was so burnt out. And if you felt it, I'm sure you know, but it was like, I don't want to get into it too much because, like, some things are just extremely personal. But, and it's not anything on my children. I did what I needed to do to be a parent. And anyone, I would hope, well, most anyone, I would hope, would do the same to raise their children. And I just am not there now. So I keep trying to, like, want to, like, work, and now that I have the time to put into, like, my projects, I want to have that same level of energy and just, like, constantly going, but forgetting how much it destroyed me, and that I can't do that anymore. And also not recognizing what I do accomplish. I mean, I've published 4 books so far. I'm working on my 6th book today. 5 and 6 I'm currently working on, but 5's with beta readers, and so I'm starting, like, to get back to working on the 6th book. I mean, that is phenomenal. And I just don't stop and give myself enough credit because I just am not where I want to be. Like, I don't want to have to be doing 2 jobs to make it work. I want writing to be my occupation, but that may not ever be a thing, and that's tiring at some point. But then I have to remember, you know, we just moved, we're in Colorado Springs, like, we're on the track of where I want to be, and I'm so much further than I want to. Anyways, I'm rambling, and so I will stop that, but I'm about to go on my live stream. So just a reminder that I do live stream every Wednesday at 4:30 to 6:30 Mountain Time. There we go. Get my time zone correct. So feel free to come join me then. But I will check in with you after, where I'm going to be so drained that will probably be my last update for the day. Before I go, I do kind of want to show my desk setup. So this is my new microphone, and this is the computer I live stream on. I have so many tabs open, I can't show you that. This desk is still, I need to clean it because it's still getting reorganized with the move. And then here is my laptop that I actually write on. I take it with me. Again, I can't show you the screen because I have somebody else's work on it that I'm beta reading. So it's kind of a mess, but I think it's a pretty cool setup. I just finished the stream, and usually I'm like so exhausted after them, and I am, sort of, but I'm also like super happy because I've had such a hard week, but I finally got into writing. I got back into work, and I read through what I had written, and so much of it needs to be edited, but I ignored that and got into the actual story, and I love the story of Burke. I took some really good time doing the outline on it and knowing where it's going to go, which for me is extremely important. I need an outline. I need to know how I'm building the story so I can write it. And just like getting back into it, knowing what I want to do with it, getting back into Burke, who is a fantastic character. I love them so much already. I'm just super excited. I read through the chapters and I got, I don't know, about 1,500 words written, which is pretty fantastic actually. So very, very happy. I'm only streamed for a little over 2 hours, so I definitely still am behind on writing, but at least that like block of switching projects is gone. Well, I don't want to say gone, because I always find a way to like mentally block myself, but it's really hard for me to switch between projects, even though I have to do that because Burke is supposed to come out a month after Phoenix. I had planned switching through these projects, but that doesn't mean it's something easy for me to do. And so I'm really excited to have that like mental block done, and now I get to like live in the story, and it's just such a fantastic story to live in. Not like, it's super hard. There's a lot of drama that's coming up. But for right now, I'm in, I don't know, I'm in really awesome part because I'm actually like setting up the 4th book right now. And normally I don't do that until the end of these books, but I'm setting up a connection that's really important, and so, I don't know, very excited. I am going to go make dinner and possibly do some beta reading or veg out a little bit because I don't want to push myself too much now that I finally have got some like energy and passion back, but I will probably wait and check on y'all tomorrow. You know, vlogging is such a better concept in like theory rather than reality, at least for me. So it is Friday. I did not vlog again yesterday. Yesterday was a perfect example of me shutting down, and if I wasn't shutting down, I would have been happy to vlog it and shared that experience with you. But I'm working on a project of work that is taking a fair bit of my energy, and after work there was nothing left. So me and the kid went and grabbed dinner and then came home, and I did nothing but watch TV and read. I couldn't do anything else besides that. So I thought about picking up the camera, but I didn't have it in me, y'all. And this is part of the reality of being autistic, is the ambition is bigger than the actual, I don't know what word to put in there. It's Friday. My writing videos go out on Friday. I've been trying to do all of my social media presence on the weekend, and I got up until Thursday this week. So Friday came and nothing has gone out. Well, I guess in a positive, I don't know, I got woken up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. In this new apartment there is dogs, or a dog above us, I'm not sure which, and it is freaking loud. Woke my cats up, which woke me up, and then I couldn't go back to sleep because of the dog noise. Actually, my cats settled back down. So yeah, I got up and I filmed my writing video, so that is at least the positive aspect of it, and it is now uploaded and on my YouTube channel. I'm happy about it. I'm pretty proud of it. It's a little shorter than I expected. I guess I could put a little more information in, but I was afraid of making it too long, and then when I actually filmed it, it was a lot faster than what I thought it was going to be, but whatever. But I'm talking about writing autistic characters, which I think is an important topic, and I know it's one that's been asked a lot and needs to be talked about. Yeah, I'm excited. So it's definitely out now, so go check it out if you haven't watched it yet. So I will talk to y'all later. At some point, hopefully, I will take a break and actually get social media posted to TikTok and Instagram, because those, again, weren't ready. But I'm just going to post my reading wrap-up thanks to Storygraph, because their new graphics are fantastic, and that gives me an extra day of content to post. So I'm happy about that. Alright, enough rambling. I will see you after work. So it's a couple hours after work, and one of the things I want to do this weekend was to finish unpacking the living room. We've done the most of it, but there's just been miscellaneous boxes and stuff that needed to get packed up, and just various things. And so that was part of this weekend's goal, and we really focused on that tonight, and it's done, which makes me so happy. I still have to build some shelves because it's just too late at night to do so, and so they'll have to happen tomorrow or Sunday, but it'll still be during this block, so I will show you. But here is the general overall living room. Granted, it's just unpacked. I haven't done the weekend cleaning yet. Alright, so there's my delightful windows that gives me sunshine during the day, which I love because we didn't have any in California because we just live so close to everyone. And then here is my makeshift gym. So there's my exercise bike and my treadmill that currently has a spot for pictures, which I'm not going to go into. Here is a chair, just because I don't know where to put it, and it currently has my physical TBR for this month, so they're just kind of right there for me to pick up, plus any books that kind of picked up this month or just happened to unpack got added to there. Here are my bookshelves where I film from, with the books that I want to keep on my shelves, the books that I have written. So if you order them off my website, that's where I keep them. And here we have our TV. It's a little messy on top, and I need to get rid of that, but our games. And then here is the books that I'm selling on Pango. This is where I still have to build more shelving and get them organized, which I will work on that. Here is the cat's space. We're going to reorganize this slightly, and my office for my day job, which I will not show you. And then here's our living area. So we don't have a couch, and that was by choice. We just have chairs to sit in. And then here is my office, which again, this is my writing office. It's a mess because when we unpacked it, just kind of, I haven't done the cleaning yet, but here it is. So I'm very excited to have it done, and then just actually come back from office space and just how much open room we have. It is absolutely fantastic. Happy Saturday. I'm about to get ready to build these 4 shelves, so I will update you on the process. Once these are done, this should be all the shelves I need to get all my books together. We have 4 shelves all put together, and now to get them up and the books organized. Although I could say my back is not happy with me at the moment. It is a little later than I wanted. Throwing out to my back really changed how today was going to go. But here are shelves. Let me try and get up and show you. And it is not my friend at the moment. Here we go. These are all my Pango books listed on my store. So the link is in my link tree if you want to go check it out. I sell them because I then take that money back and use it on my books. So one way I'm trying to diversify so eventually I can actually write full time. At least that is the goal. And here's books that I still need to list in that box over there. And the cat's scratching post. So I think it came along nicely. I wish I hadn't hurt my back in the process, but very happy that it is done. Now I'm gonna go start working on social media for the week. I try to prep it all on the weekend before I get as much edited, post ready, and such. Happy Sunday. This is the last day of my blog, a week in the life of an author. I didn't update yesterday very much, I guess, after the bookshelves. I did get all my social media planned for this week with the exception of Friday, which is fantastic because for this Friday I am going to be posting a video with an interview with my editor, and that I'm actually recording right now. So, well, not right now, but after I'm done with this, we will start recording that. I'm super nervous because, you know, like talking to people, yikes. Also, a crippling realization of my deadlines for my next 2 books has caught up with me today, and I may slightly be having a panic attack for the rest of the day. I also may be having writing sprints. The problem is that normally we do errands on Saturday, and we're doing them today, so we're gonna have to go out and like do things, but I've got to get some more writing and work done, and I already got 1 beta reader feedback back, so I need to actually start working on Phoenix, but I also need to finish Burke, and this is me having an existential meltdown? That doesn't sound right, but whatever. I think that might just be the thumbnail of the video, honestly. This week has been a cluster, for sure. I don't know. And now my back is killing me from putting the bookshelves together. I'm not even sure how I pinched it. I really needed to stop hurting because I have way too much stuff to do. I swear, after this series is released, I am taking the next duology I'm doing a lot slower. I can't go this fast. I think it would have been better if Lucas hadn't taken so long. Anyways, I'm not gonna sit and drone on. To catch up with you after. And I may even take you out on some errands with us because the reason we switched to Saturday or Sunday errands is because today is Pokemon Go Community Day, but like a classic that we kind of already have. So we're gonna like play while we do grocery shopping and get an oil change for the car and, you know, all the fun stuff in life. So I will try and bring you along for at least some of that. So I talk to you later. Happy Monday. It is Monday. I didn't come on and end the blog yesterday, so I'm doing it today. But I hope you enjoyed spending a week with me. It is Monday morning. I didn't come back on yesterday to end the blog. I use Sunday as a time to kind of relax and get ready for the next week. And stressed as I was and everything I was, and even though we went and did something in the early evening, I did chill the rest of the night knowing that I have got a lot of writing to do this week. So that is a week in the life with me. They all tend to be very similar and a little different at the exact same time. So thank you for spending the week for me, and as always, keep reading, keep writing, and until next time.